Hello guys. So this apparently happened 2 months ago, so I'm a bit late, but like YouTube only gave me a notification the other day, so I had no idea this happened. This is the only mention I've ever gotten on my channel, by the way, and it's from this person of all people. So, basically this person was getting like recommended to me on YouTube for some reason, and I left a comment on a video by Harmful Opinion saying I don't know why, because I have 7 dogs, and that made this person quite unhappy with me because they hate dogs. So let's read it. A mindless dog nutter claims dog's cuteness justifies their shit behavior. Quote below. Can't make this stuff up. Well, first of all, like, being annoying isn't the same as like being an awful person. So first off, dogs aren't cute in the slightest. They look hideous and goofy or malicious, depending on the breed. Secondly, their behavior is much worse than them just being annoying. But you know damn well you wouldn't tolerate this shit behavior from anything else, regardless of how it looks. Yes, I would. Have you seen what my cats do? Finally, just because you weirdos think dogs are cute or whatever, and I really do find that hard to believe, doesn't mean others should be forced to deal with these revolting nuisance animals that also occasionally unalive people. Sadasage says about me. He genuinely can't understand that people just think dogs are cute, which produces happy chemicals, and therefore we put up with their extremely annoying behavior. And by extremely annoying, I don't mean mauling people, just so you know, because the reward is greater. Plus, when I was a teen, I used to take my rat to the store and hide him in my hoodie. It's not a dog thing, it's a I have a pet I want to bring with me and this pet will allow me to do so thing. So first of all, occasionally unalive people, most breeds it's like a few times in several decades. Horses also, unalive, as he says, people quite often, and I don't see you saying, like, obviously horses, it's usually their owners, because they aren't exactly wandering the streets, but I'm not saying dogs should be wandering the streets either, and also, I do agree that some breeds should be banned, that some breeds are unreasonably dangerous to people, but if you have a large animal, they're going to hurt people at some point, regardless. That doesn't make them a dangerous animal. It means there's an abnormality with those ones that did. It's not a common thing for dogs to attack people at all. Well, most breeds, that is. He says he can't believe we find them cute. Well, he finds it hard to believe. Yeah, Barbara is like the cutest little creature ever. Aubrey is adorable. The way that she wiggles when she gets happy and she like, it's like she can't contain it. It's absolutely adorable. The behavior is much worse than them being annoying. Well, no, it depends on the dog. Most of them are just annoying. Like, barking isn't malicious, evil behavior. It's just annoying. He says he wouldn't tolerate it from anything else. Yes, I do. I tolerated my rat chewing a hole through the couch, and storing stuff in it because he's so cute. I tolerate my cats screaming at me constantly when they've already been fed and they just follow me around and try and trip me over and scream. I tolerate that because they're animals. That's all. Animals are annoying in some regard. It doesn't mean... And people are as well. Everybody's going to irritate you. Dogs barking, okay, yeah, it's a bit more irritating than some. But that's all it is. And then we go to the comments. So, they say dog nutters, irresponsible owners make their dog everyone else's problem. Well, that's like those people specifically. I live on a farm in the middle of nowhere. My dogs aren't making a problem for literally anybody else. Saying like, imagine somebody else is like playing their electric guitar and stuff. Okay, but are you saying like ban electric guitars from society? And they say, no one else finds your dog lunging at them and trying to jump on them or sniff their crotch to be cute. Well, my dogs aren't doing that. That's a problem. If you can't control your dog, that's on the person, that's not on the dog. People who can't control their dogs, yeah, they should be more responsible. But that's not like every dog you ever meet. I've never really had any dog in public try and jump on me, by the way. It's only like if I go to someone's house. I've never had them do that on the street. And then they say it's like 100% subjective. Well, we bred certain dogs to be cute. Like, we bred them to have, I think the word is neotenous features, so that they look like babies because it's cute. So, yeah. They say people... No, I think that they, like, pugs are, like, cute in a it's so goofy way. I don't think that they're, like, conventionally cute or anything. But it's, like, they're so stupid looking that it, like, does a full circle. Then this person's saying, like, crocodiles, tigers, and grizzly bears are adorable, so you should have to be able to have them as pets. They are wild animals that, prey on people. Like, all three of those animals are... It's not just, like, going up to a wolf or something. Those are exceptionally dangerous animals to people, because they will try and hunt you, whereas most wild animals that kill people do so because they don't want the person around, or they're just starving. Those animals actually do just hunt people normally. So yeah, those are very different. If you were comparing them to pit bulls or Rottweilers, yeah, you'd have a point, but the normal dog doesn't see people as prey. They don't want to kill people. They don't have any aggressive or prey-seeking tendencies towards people. Now, that doesn't mean there aren't exceptions. And it's not just pit bulls and Rottweilers. Huskies have been known to bite babies on the head, which is like dispatching them. And the only other breed, apparently, that is really known to do that is wolf dogs, which, half wolf. So, there are some breeds that do, but most breeds don't. They don't see people as prey. They don't want to hunt them. They don't want to attack them. If they do attack them, it's a single bite. They won't maul them. And then they say, I used to think Yorkies were cute, and you don't now? Why? And also, look at these people, like some of these people, it's like their whole personality is based on hating dogs. Like, I hate mutts, and obviously Kanon, so now let's look at his channel. Dogs are pests with protection. I was trying to see if that's what I was mentioned in, because on phone it wouldn't show me, so that's why I watched it. If dogs didn't exist. Pit bulls have no place in society. Well, I can agree with that one. Why police shoot dogs? It's not cruelty. I don't know about the whole police shooting dogs thing. I would assume that they're just, like, panicked and stuff, and that's why they're doing it. Dog abuse is a distraction. Justice for well, people are abusing dogs, though. What do you mean? There is dog abuse. How is it? But, he might actually have, like, be talking about something specific. It does have pictures of, like, pit bulls attacking horses, so maybe, I don't know. It's about a specific situation. Dogs ruining homes. Well, if it's ruining your home, I still think that people should just have better control over their dogs, but... Shoot, shovel, and shut up. Well, if they're killing your animals, that's a bit different, ain't it? You can't really stop them when they're running at things. Oh, and by the way, I was going to say about the accusations of me being a dog nutter. My favorite animals are cats. I actually prefer cats. But the reason I don't have 7 cats is, well, for one, the dogs are spread out over the 3 people in our house. I don't technically have 7 dogs. There are 7 dogs in the 2 houses we live in that belong to 3 people overall. And cats just they don't get along with each other. I have 2 cats. I had 3 cats, but one's left to die. But I had 3 cats, and they barely got along with each other, so imagine having 7 cats. But yeah, I'm a cat person. It's just that we have a lot of dogs, for a funny story reason why. But this guy, he's traumatized because his girlfriend's dog pooped on his floor and stuff, and she wouldn't clean it up or something like that. And it's like, yeah, that's awful. And, like, that's pretty horrible, but still. And then he's saying, why aren't dogs banned yet? Well, that's a dog attacking a koala. Cats also kill the wildlife frequently. And then that's 8-year-old girl mauled to death. So these things don't happen on the regular for most breeds. They do for like pit bulls and stuff, but most dog breeds aren't mauling children. There are many dog breeds that have never mauled children. That's a stray dog attack. That's different because they aren't living with humans. They aren't being raised with humans anymore. They no longer rely on people. And they are acting more like wild animals, like wolves. Some thoughts on my dog doesn't bite. Well, what if my dog doesn't bite? What if they don't? But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to talk about that because I only just got the mention and I thought it was, oh, there he is arguing with harmful opinions. I just thought it was very funny that it kept coming up. And I'm not a dog nutter. I have, I'm a cat person. I just don't think dogs are like vicious, mutated creatures that we need to ban from society. Okay, they're being annoying, but so are a lot of other pets. And if you can't stand the dog barking, I don't know. Get away from people. I can't stand cars driving past. I can't stand teenagers screaming instead of speaking. I can't stand drunk people laughing. So you know where I don't live? In a suburb. And I know that there are people who don't have a choice, but it's like, well, that's what you have to put up with when you live in a suburb. Maybe we should ban drunk people from walking down the streets, or maybe we should put a noise limit on teenagers, you know? Anyways, bye-bye.